So as promised, we are back with the report card for the Indian players during this USA leg of the World Cup and will not waste any time at all. Let's get right to it. Love Rohit Sharma, the captain. We'll start with him. What do you think of his performance?
Before the performance, Siddhant, quickly, I would like to give him the marks which he deserves till now in this World Cup. I think I would give him 6 out of 10, that is, 5 of which are because of his captaincy, and 1 mark for that 50 which he got against Ireland. And that's just because of the simple fact that we expect so much out of Rohit Sharma, and him just getting 150 and getting out in crucial matches, I think he doesn't deserve more than that as of now. I seriously hope that his performance improves going ahead in the tournament, and we'll probably talk after that.
Okay, so for me, I think I'll give him half a point extra and 6.5 for me for Rohit. You know why? Because yes, he did not bat that well. He was dropped for not in that first game Ireland before he went on to score a 50. But his captaincy also, on that wicket, it was very difficult to judge what's your best bowling combination. And I think he got it right. And especially in that game against Pakistan, the kind of changes he had, the kind of changes he made to the bowling, the bowling changes, when to get Bumrah for that one spell where he got the wicket of Mohammed Rizwan. I think that was golden, and that's why I'm giving him that extra point. So 6.5.
Nice. Next is Virat Kohli. I think I'll start with him. Probably with a very heavy heart, I'm going to say 0. I'm not going to give him 1 because that would be unjust, and just 1 consolation point would do nothing. Just like Virat Kohli has done nothing in the group stages, and again I'm saying that it's with a very heavy heart because we all expected Virat to just shine in this World Cup after that brilliant IPL that he had, and getting out on 1, 0 and 4, no impact whatsoever, 0.
0. I think even the poorest rating is at least 1. Like
where would you give him points? Okay, tell me where does he deserve points?
For pumping up the team.
For pumping up the team.
Yeah, I think Virat Kohli giving pep talks is a good thing for teams at times, because they'll be like, oh yes, we're gonna fight, we're gonna do it today.
You think Babar Azam doesn't do that?
I think no. I think Babar only says, I'm upset. That is it. But yes, Virat Kohli, I agree, did not score any runs, 5 runs in total, did not do much at all during that New York leg. During Florida, of course, no game happened there. So yeah, I think I'll give him 2 just for being there, because क्या कहते हैं, नाम ही काफी है.
Just
Virat Kohli thing. So 2 points for Virat Kohli because नाम ही काफी है. Yeah. Next one, Rishabh Pant.
Rishabh Pant, I'm gonna go with 8.5. I think 9, even 9. That 0.5 extra because of his keeping. I think not just his batting, where he bailed us out on 2 occasions, not just against Pakistan, but also played a little innings, but a crucial innings against USA as well, where he hit those couple of sixes. And I think for that, yes. And after that, talking about his keeping, the way he is kept after that accident, where we all thought that even if he returns to international cricket, we might just see Rishabh Pant the batter, but to come out like that and to keep that well, I think he deserves all the credit in this world, and I think that's why 9. And also for plucking out those 3 or 4 catches against Pakistan, which were not easy, by the way. So 9 for Rishabh Pant. What about you, Siddhant?
Okay, I think Rishabh Pant did well. I think he was the best batter during this entire stage. I think 9 is a little more than what I would have given him. I think 7.5 for his batting, because let's face it, he scored very crucial runs for India. 36 not out in the first game, then 42. If he would have, bailed us out in the third game, I would have given him 9.5 or 10 perhaps. But he got out when India was, 39 for 3 against USA. So I'm only deducting a little bit of points for that. But his keeping, you are absolutely right. His keeping was top notch. Expecting him coming back from injury, but we saw him keep during the IPL. He was decent there, but those important catches, all of them he took. I didn't see any of them being fumbled, any of those being put down. I think so. I'll give him 7.5 for batting, 1 for keeping, 8.5.
Okay, yes, 8.5.
Yes,
and great. Then let's move forward, and the next in line is Suryakumar Yadav, Mr. 360 of India.
World number 1 batter.
World number 1 batter. Did he live up to the hype till now?
No. I think, yes, he bailed India out in that third game. and because of that 50 alone, I will give him 6 because India needed those runs from somebody. And you were worried, when Rishabh Pant got out, you were worried who's going to do it because Surya, Hardik, and even Shivam Dube for that matter, all three hadn't scored many runs before that. So on that count, I will say I'll give him a 6 because he took on the onus on himself, changed the way he completely, he plays, changed it completely, batted properly, batted sensibly.
Right.
So for that 50 alone, I'm giving him 6 because he scored only 9 runs before that. So that does not count for much.
For me, I'm going to give him 5 because I gave 6 to Rohit Sharma, and that was purely because of the captaincy, and he scored 150. So this guy also scored 150, but there was no captaincy element.
Again, a little bias for Surya, I guess, from me.
So no captaincy element in that to give some extra points. No brownie points for that. So 5 from my side as well.
Okay, so 5 from you, 6 from me. Now moving on to the next guy, Shivam Dube. How do you rate him?
Shivam Dube. First of all, let me start by saying that after he dropped that catch, I was furious and I thought he should not be included in the squad. He should not be in that playing 11. But then.
I just want to add before you go ahead. I remember your reaction when Shivam Dube dropped that catch. But it was a blessing in disguise if you look at it like that. But every time Pakistan lost a wicket, like Babar got out and Love would always like, "Arey, 2 wicket ho jate ab tak to." They would have gotten Rizwan also. But Dube dropped him. And he was so pissed at him.
I was. But Dube actually bailed us out, and not just us, but bailed himself out after playing that crucial knock against USA. So I would have given him 5, but then -2 for the drop catch, Mr. Dube. 3 for you.
Okay, I think just because of that 31 not out against USA, I would give him 4. Not much to do with his bowling, only bowled 1 over, I guess, during this entire USA leg. So can't think on those lines. Yes, that drop catch, you might say that you have deducted 2 points for him. I think you should give him 2 points for it because Rizwan, the way he played, I think it helped India.
But just for giving me that torture.
I guess you were.
Few minutes.
I will never forget. You were absolutely pissed at him. You were angry. You kept shouting at the TV every time somebody got like, we would have gotten 1 more wicket if Shivam Dube would not have dropped it. But yes, I think it's okay. Love, we won that game.
All is well.
So all is well that way. So need not worry. Next one now. Hardik Pandya.
Hardik Pandya. I would like to take you back to a couple of weeks when IPL was about to be concluded, and all of us actually thought that why is Hardik Pandya in the team? Because of his IPL performance, we all counted him out and we thought that no, he doesn't deserve a place. But then the way he has proved his critics wrong and justified his selection, brilliant. I mean, he might not have been that great with the bat, but with the ball, I think till the previous match, he was India's highest wicket taker. He has 6 or 7 wickets in 3 matches, which is great. And whenever Rohit Sharma has thrown the ball to him, he has produced wickets, maybe against Pakistan, Ireland, or USA as well. For that, I'm going to give him a good 8 because I think he deserves it. And he also fielded well. Just looking at the fiasco, everything happened. Rohit Sharma using him so well. He was captaining Mumbai Indians and Rohit Sharma was actually playing under him. But then to come out and give your best under Rohit Sharma, keeping everything aside, good 8 for Hardik Pandya. What about you, Siddharth?
See, I agree. He has taken 7 wickets, by the way, in this World Cup. 3 wickets in the first game, 2 each in the next 2. So 7 wickets, I think, for a guy, who was under the pump during the IPL. Everybody pointed out how he's not batting well, how his bowling is pathetic. He was going for runs everywhere. A lot was written, a lot was said by everybody. I think nobody, left Hardik Pandya as is. True. Because everybody was questioning his place in the Indian squad also, for that matter, after the kind of performances we saw during the IPL. But let me just say, yes, he's done really well, but his batting, we haven't seen it yet. That's my only concern with Hardik Pandya. That one innings against Pakistan, I was extremely, extremely annoyed with that one single he took at the end of, I don't know whose over was it, but he took a run where he should have, gone back for the second run so that he could have had the strike. But he instead allowed Arshdeep Singh to get to the other end and keep the strike, which was for me not a good choice. Like if you are the batter, you are the accomplished batter, you should be leading from the front there and then. So yeah, point wise bowling, I would give him 9 perhaps, but bowling, yeah, 9.
He's going to deduct it. He's going to deduct some points.
I'm going to deduct 1 point, for probably 1.5 for that matter, because I really did not like that attitude with him. You are the batter, you are the accomplished batter, you should have farmed more strike, but you are putting the pressure on somebody like an Arshdeep Singh against a team like Pakistan. You should have taken that second run. So that's why 1.5 points deducted, 7.5 from me to Hardik Pandya.
7.5 to Hardik Pandya. Next, the rock star Ravindra Jadeja, who hasn't been the rock star. I'll quickly sum this up. 0 wickets, 0 runs, 0 run-outs, and everything 0. So he also deserves a 0, perhaps. He hasn't done anything.
So yeah, he hasn't bowled much.
And 0 catches, by the way.
He might have taken a catch. No?
He hasn't taken any catch.
Okay, so he has bowled only 3 overs during this World Cup so far. He has only bowled 3 World Cups so far. So you have to look at it. How would you say that he has performed well or not? He hasn't gotten much favor from the captain for that matter, you see.
Everyone has done something.
Has done
something. Just give me one example. What has Ravindra Jadeja done till now? He got out for a golden duck against
one ball, came out and gave it a lollipop catch to cover.
What has he done to deserve points right now?
I think I'll tell you what. 2 overs, 10 runs against Pakistan, only an economy rate of 5. I think he also helped set the tone for that. Jasprit Bumrah over.
Okay, so I'll give him 1 then. 1. I'll also change it to 1.
1?
Because if I'm giving Kohli a 0, I'll probably give him just 1.
I think I'll give him 3. 3.
For what? For just those 2 overs?
Yeah, for bowling those 2 overs.
Okay, that's your call.
My call. I'll give him. Rockstar को थोड़ा सा दे देते हैं.
चंदा बट रहा है.
कोहली को दिया ना अभी.
कोहली को 0 दिया
मैंने 2 दिए. Anyway, moving on to the next player, and surprisingly, he's been the go-to bowler in terms of spinners. Not Ravindra Jadeja, but Axar Patel has been Rohit's pick to bowl those many overs for his side. Axar has even completed his quota of overs, whereas Ravindra Jadeja has only bowled 3. So, what did you make of Akshar's performance?
Akshar's performance, to start with, I was a little reluctant to have him in the playing 11, but then he has performed exceedingly well. I was a little concerned that with Ravindra Jadeja in the squad, in the playing 11, I think those are 2 similar bowlers, right?
Very similar.
Bat similarly, bowl similarly.
Good fielders also.
Good fielders as well. But then there was no sign of Ravindra Jadeja, right? And in his absence, I think
Jadeja was there. No sign of him was there. Is a different thing to say. You can say Jadeja wasn't, playing his role.
Let's put it that way. Jadeja wasn't living up to the hype that he has created. Is that right?
I don't think you can even say hype in T20 internationals, because by the way, Jadeja doesn't even have a single 50. If people don't know that, Jadeja has 0 50s in T20.
But he also bats really down the order. So, it's a discussion for some other day. We'll have it for sure. But talking about
Rinku has more fours than him. Rinku has more fours than him, and Rinku doesn't bat that high up in the order also. Anyway, no more Jadeja conversation because
Axar Patel.
The sword might come out.
Patel.
Yeah.
So Axar Patel, yes, I think he also batted well against Pakistan, where he scored that crucial 20, and considering the wicket, that was a fiery 20. Let me put it that way.
He was promoted up the order. There was this 1 over, I just remembered, 1 over where he struggled to put bat to ball. But then after that, he scored a couple of boundaries and suddenly his score was 20.
I think he really filled up the shoes really well. And with Yashasvi Jaiswal not being in the playing 11, he was that left-hander who was promoted up despite Rishabh Pant being there. That's a team management's call.
No, they wanted 2 lefties to, counter that in-swing the left-armers were getting.
Right. And also he bowled really well. Who can forget those 3 dot balls to Imad Wasim, which I think that actually turned the momentum in India's favor. Yes, the batch was hanging in the balance till now, but he tilted it. Not too many people are talking about it, but that's a reality. So,
and also he did not go wicketless in any of the games. He took a wicket each in every game. So what's your point?
I think I'm going to give him a good 8.
Good 8. 8, okay. I think I'll give him a 7 because he did a good job, decent job as the bowler. But I still believe Kuldeep Yadav should have been in this 11, and that guy is costing him the place in this 11. So
Can't
that
discuss
bias.
about Kuldeep. Can't discuss about Kuldeep
So
right
I have a
now.
little bias that yeah, this army ne Kuldeep ko bahar rakha. 7 only for you. Okay.
What's his mistake if Kuldeep?
It's not his
played?
mistake, but
Did
I wanted Kuldeep to be in the 11.
So deduct Rohit's points.
I already deducted Rohit's point. No, I gave him 6.5, 6. I don't remember. Anyway, 6.5 I gave to Rohit.
Oh my God! Next,
Next,
Jasprit Bumrah.
Again,
Felt like a WWE entry. Right?
Yeah. Like love was full, pumped up. Bumrah. So boom,
250 pounds. The next is Jasprit Bumrah.
The best bowler in the world, right here in front of you. Okay, enough of that. Boom, Afridi ki jagah boom, Bumrah. Tell us.
Who's Boom Afridi?
Boom is Shahid Afridi, the first guy who was called Boom.
Okay.
You did not know that?
I knew that, but I was pretending I don't.
You can't fool the audience, okay? They will see it in your expressions. Anyway, we are meandering right now.
Bumrah.
So,
since I've given Rishabh Pant 9, and Bumrah, I think, has been the best performer for India so far in this World Cup. And I think that's gonna remain constant for the rest of the tournament as well. And we hope certainly that it does remain that way. 10 on 10. 10 on 10. Why should you deduct points when you're so happy with someone who has won you matches? And I know even in that game against USA, he went wicketless, but then did that game really matter that much? When he had single-handedly won you the game against Pakistan. You remember I said in the earlier show that beating Pakistan for me is way bigger than beating any other team.
You said winning, it is bigger than winning the World Cup, which I completely disagree with even now.
Emotions that time. But then yes, so I'm going to give him a good 10 on 10.
Okay, good 10 on 10. I think good is not the right word. It's the perfect 10 on 10.
Perfect 10 on 10.
From love to Jasprit Bumrah, with love for Jasprit Bumrah. Love for Jasprit Bumrah, as you can see. Anyway, for me, I would say
9.5, I can guess.
Yeah, you can. You have guessed it right. I'm deducting half point because nobody is perfect. I thought Bumrah is going to take 1 or 2 wickets against USA, but he did not. But let's face it, he was the best player for India in this leg. 2 Player of the Match awards in the first 2 games against Pakistan. He was the reason why we won. So undoubtedly 3 wickets against Pakistan, 2 wickets against Ireland, and the kind of spells he bowled, boss, he was virtually he was unplayable almost for that matter. I think 9.5 for me, 10 for him. A median range of 9.75, guys.
Siddhant is actually reminding me of one of my teachers who used to set the exam paper, and even if you got every answer right, she would say that I'm not going to give you a full 10 on 10 or 100 on 100 because I have set the paper and this doesn't reflect too good on me. I think he's doing that.
No, but I if I could, like, I haven't set any paper, okay? Like, what Bumrah yahan hai, bhai, main yahan hu. I'm as a fan also for that matter, as somebody who likes to watch the game. Because see, Bumrah, the kind of level he's playing at, you got to respect that. I completely can say not anyone in the newsroom or anywhere outside also you'd find would say that Bumrah is currently not India's best match winner. Right. People will say Virat Kohli is, some of them, but currently, in the current form, with what we saw with Virat Kohli, no returns as such. It was Bumrah who bailed us out.
No one comes
again
near
and
Boom
again. So Boom is number 1 pick when it comes to drafting that Indian lineup. And because of that, I can't even, as a fan, I'm judging him. I'm not judging him as somebody who knows the technicalities of cricket. So on that count, Bumrah 9.5 from me. Brilliant guy. But yeah, aise hi wicket lete rehna. Be the player of the series. For once, a bowler should get it. Sam Curran did it in Australia. Yeah, right. Maybe Jasprit Bumrah can do it in.
Now Bumrah would actually wait for the tournament to get over so that Siddhant can give him a perfect 10.
Yes, I will give him a perfect 10.
Next, Mohammed Siraj.
Yes.
Miyaji.
The penultimate guy on our list, Mohammed Siraj. 1 wicket, I guess, overall in 3 games. Has not been taking a lot of wickets for that matter, but you would have to say has bowled decently. Hasn't done bad at all.
Hasn't gone for too many runs.
Hasn't gone for too many runs. Plus, those 7 crucial runs against Pakistan, I think they really helped India's cause. And that was the margin of victory, like 6 runs we won by, right? So
yes, exactly.
his knock played a crucial role. So for that only, I think I'll give him.
Did you read my answer paper?
No.
Because I was supposed to say that.
Oh. Now I've said it. Okay. Anyway, so but let's start with you. Then you give your marks first.
I would say 5. Yes, he got just 1 wicket, but I would also give him 1 point for that brilliant catch that he took against USA. At that time, US...
And he dropped after that. Are you deducting?
But then at that time, US was actually looking good for a big total, and they actually threatened India at that time, and it was very crucial to break that partnership. So 1 extra point for that. 2 points for those 7 runs against Pakistan. A point for getting that wicket.
Oh my God!
And
addition is happening in my head.
And
just say the number.
1 extra point for not going for too many runs, so 5 points.
Okay, 5 points for you. I think I'll give him a good 6. I didn't see much wrong with what he did. So 6 for me. Now the last guy, and the guy who's been bowling really well, Arshdeep Singh, was the player of the match in the last game against USA. Took a 4-fer, should have had a 5-fer, if not for Siraj dropping that catch. But yes, 5-wicket haul did not happen, but 4 wickets in a T20 World Cup game, registering the best bowling figures by an Indian in a T20 World Cup, overtaking Ravichandran Ashwin. How many would you give him?
Arshdeep Singh, I would say 8.5. They say that every 25 runs that a batter scores in T20 cricket, it's equivalent to 1 wicket that a bowler
not on that New York wicket.
But still, that counts for 100. 4 wickets. That's like a batter scoring 100.
That is why I said not for the New York wicket. Teams were getting all out for 70, 80, 100. So for there the average is much lesser. But right. yes.
So 8.5, and also don't forget, since we are talking about Mohammed Siraj getting those crucial runs against Pakistan, he also got some runs and he also scored a boundary, if you remember. And he
Hardik thought he's the better batter. Hardik thought he's the better batter. So
better batter. So 8.5 from my side, and we actually predicted that as well in the beginning, that Arshdeep Singh will be very crucial because he's swinging the ball both ways and deceiving batters, may it be lefties, righties. So Arshdeep Singh 8.5.
Okay, so Arshdeep for me, the joint highest wicket taker for India along with Hardik Pandya in the World Cup so far. 7 wickets in 3 games. Has bowled really well. Every time he has taken a wicket in the power play. What we saw against, even you saw that first game, right? 2 wickets in that 1 over against Ireland. I was like, oh, he's setting the tone. I think it's gonna be good.
I think against US as well, he took 2 wickets, if I am not.
Yeah. In his first over, like that.
First over 2 wickets.
So also that wicket he got where he did not even look back at the umpire. Kept running away. LBW. Guy goes LBW and he's like, yeah, I know. I'm just gonna go and celebrate.
Dena hai de, warna review lunga.
He's like, nahi, dena hai, dena hai. He's like, yeah, I'm sure it's out. Anyway, so I'm gonna give him 8 because Hardik Pandya was also close. And yes, if I'm giving Jasprit Bumrah 9.5 for what he did, I think Arshdeep has gone for a few runs in comparison to the others. But yes, he has taken crucial wickets also.
4 wickets for 9 runs.
No, that's the only match he did not go for more runs than the other bowlers. Like he's given more than 25 in 1 game. So I'm saying, I think I'm being stingy right now. I have to apologize to Arshdeep. Arshdeep, if you're watching this.
Remember my teacher.
Arshdeep, sorry about this, but okay, I'll give you 8.5 because I shouldn't be so stingy. 8.5 for Arshdeep Singh from my side. From your side, it was 8.5. So we agree. Anyway, on that note, that was our report card for the league stage. The bigger stage, the more important stage, the Super 8 is going to start next. And after the Super 8, we'll do again another video like this. Hope you liked it. If you did like it, do comment and let us know how would you rate yourself the number of Indian players that played. Only 11 of them featured. So rate them accordingly. Give them marks out of 10 like we did. And please like, share and subscribe to our videos. Thank you so much for watching.
See you.